That's in Ephesians chapter 1. Then he has a thanksgiving prayer also just at the end of chapter 1. He says that when I hear the types of things that I'm hearing about you, it makes my heart feel good, because now I see that you guys are truly part of this one family that God wants to build. So when I hear of your love for others, when I hear of your faith, it makes me glad. And I pray that God will open up your mind and your understanding so that you can have a full appreciation of what it is to be part of God's family, to experience the love that God has for you, to experience the power that can be revealed in us as part of God's family. Then in chapter 2, he comes back and he says to them, you who once were dead in your transgressions, though you were physically alive, you were spiritually dead. But God, because of His grace and love and mercy towards us, worked out a plan of salvation for us even while we were still sinners. God did not wait for us to come to obedience. God did not wait for us to sort ourselves out and make ourselves right, and then He says, okay, now you are worthy of salvation. While we were yet sinners, God had worked a plan of salvation for us by sending Jesus Christ to die for us on the cross of Calvary. God Himself manifested in the flesh, taking the punishment that we deserve. He says that while we were in that state, we were objects of God's wrath. In other words, while we were still living our lives the way we felt fit, we were liable and eligible for the wrath of God. We were living our lives the way we felt. He says all of us were like that at one stage, doing what we just thought was right in our own eyes, because after all, we just live out there living our best lives, doing what we feel is right, just doing what we think and doing what we feel and living any way that we want to live. And the fact is that so many people live that way and don't see anything wrong with it. I can live that way and come to church on Sunday. It's okay. But God did not wait for us to sort ourselves out. While we were still yet in that state, Christ died for us. Even in that state that we were, so far removed from God, Christ died for us. When God was the last thing on our minds, Christ died for us. when we couldn't care less to live lives pleasing unto God, Christ died for us. And it is through Christ's death that we receive forgiveness